So we're here in Tampa, Florida. We have this beautiful opening. It's on the gable end of a house. It's all glass. The problem is there are structural issues. The solution is, and we try to push this a lot to homeowners, is that we're not only a window company. A lot of window and door companies, when they run into issues, especially structural issues, they'll tell you that you need to go hire a contractor. If anybody knows how hard it is to find a contractor, especially for a small job, it can really be tough. So the wood on this structure is completely rotted out. We have really soft wood down here. You can see I can literally just peel away some of this wood with my finger. That's completely water damaged. They had about 8 inches of rain after the storm. Instead of telling the owners that they need to basically find a contractor, very familiar with the process. So what we're proposing, removing this column, installing a steel beam that goes all the way up into the rafters up here. We're gonna have to temporarily shore up the area, and then we're gonna remove all this wood and basically do a concrete sill that's approximately 8 to 10 inches, and that'll give them a nice waterproof structure in the future where they're not gonna have issues with water intrusion, things like that, wood rot. So, I say it all the time, but this is where it shows that we're more than just a window and door company. We're here to offer solutions whenever people run into these problems. Temporarily, we are gonna have to put plywood on top of the windows. As you know, a lot of this damage was concealed, unfortunately. However, we're gonna be the ones that see this project all the way through. The biggest thing, or like one of the biggest downsides, and I explained this to the homeowner, is that if they hire a contractor, or if we weren't able to do this work, what would happen is a contractor comes in here, window company says, hey, I need to finish the opening to be X amount, or 72 inches by 150 inches. Contractor does a bad job, homeowner doesn't realize, window company comes back to install, the openings aren't correct. Now the window contractor has to tell the homeowner that the measurements aren't correct. If the contractor that did the work is gone, they might not want to come back or might want to charge additional. There's a bunch of finger pointing. So, the best way to avoid that is just have a company that can handle everything from beginning to end. And that's what we do here at Bigfoot Construction, building trust, one window, one roof, one door at a time.